I kind of went over my control ties, some of the leg attacks and trips. So now I'm going to probably go over some of my hand fighting techniques that aren't control ties to leg attacks. So kind of how I want to start off, I just want to say, like, whenever I attack, I kind of want an edge. You know, I don't want to just shoot in from no contact, me personally. These guys do, and they're successful. But for me, I like to have contact on the setup. So if I'm going to attack, I don't ever just want to push it. I want to create an angle. You know, with kids, I always explain it like, if I push him here, he's going to be real sturdy. Or if I push him here, he's going to be real sturdy. You know, but if I can get underneath here and push him, it's pretty easy to budge him. That's kind of how I explain it when I show my stuff to kids. So off my tie-ups, I'm always going to be looking for control. And the first one I'm going to kind of go over, and it'll kind of bring me into my second one. It's just the club to an angle. So the club is just going to be full from here. And the same thing, what I did from an underhook, moving, or from a rush, I want to turn his body, kind of make him unbalanced, uncomfortable. So the beginning of the action is just going to be right to here. Alright, and then pretty much, not dramatically, I just want to kind of pull his head down and let it bob out. I'm just going to pull it down, think of him as a spring, like if he was a spring. I'm going to pull it just enough this way so I can send it back this way. Alright, and the way with kids too, I have them drill it, especially I did a lot of clinics for younger kids. I'll have them just with one hand, grab the guy's head, kind of just go like this in a circle, just till I get this feel down. I'll do it with his head. All right, and this elbow is really going to send this move home and my footwork. So basically, I'm going to level change, penetrate through him, and push this elbow past my hip. So from here, I get the pitch. All right, and you don't necessarily have to take a knee. A lot of times, wind up with a similar situation like I do from the front head here. And I'll just let his head pop up and come to his legs. If his leg doesn't, I'll finish it straight to here. So I'll kind of leave that up to him. So what I'll probably do is just do physical, kind of pop him here, and then that'll give me enough space to push this bottom and finish, run through. What makes all these moves work, and what makes also my trip work, is the fact that when I hand fight with him, I never let him feel stable. You know, and a lot of the moves I'll hit, especially like my foot sweep, usually doesn't work in the first period. It works in like the third period, towards the end of the second period, and then the third period, where he doesn't know where I'm coming from. You know, if I score on him here, come back this way, and that's when I might trigger him. As his steps start getting longer and he gets more fatigued. So these kind of actions really do set up other things, you know. So again, I usually either pop him here or pop him with both hands and club. And as I club, and run him down. This trail leg is real important when this attack. I really have to concentrate on sending this with me once I go. So it's here. Now, that's the most important to score here. Because the worst thing is to hit a really good move like this and let this guy square up. You know what I mean? And what's going to cement that is this trail edge. So, as soon as I get the angle, this trail leg's fine. Alright? And, like I said, some guys are more comfortable holding on to the head here. Some guys are more comfortable taking this knee. But even if you take this thing into this trail, so that's all kind of preference. That's going to kind of go into the next move. I'm going to fake this one way. Then I'm going to come back and hit it on the other side. I'm going to club right here, and then I'm going to step. Do the same thing to the other side. So basically, I'm not letting him feel comfortable either way. that. And that's a good drill for guys to do. Working on catching that angle. Really concentrating on this back leg. Either way, whether you come here or you just come here. Now once I'm to here, or to here, or to here, however you like it. Now this is what's gonna finish the move. This step, that step. Any questions on there? And sometimes if you're hand fighting, I got real hard, you'll be able to take him straight down to the mat. If he's giving me a lot of pressure, I might take him right here. And I score a lot on that, not even meaning to, but just setting up shots. Or he might shoot. Once you get real good with this motion, he might shoot on you. That hand motion is what's going to stop a lot of shots. It's a great high practice. Lift one leg as he shoots and take his head and shoot it out. Just kind of redirect his shots, kind of like a bullfighter. So for me, this is a real important skill. This. Just being able to kind of bat his head. A lot of people think hand fighting is like real brutal, but it really is not. It's more of a positioning. It's kind of similar to boxing. Like you don't have to be like real big and bulky when you're doing it, but you have to put the right pressure at the right time to have a big result. So like I hate when guys just kind of bang like this, you know, and push back and forth. It really doesn't do anything. You know, you need space. Movement. Like I'm not really even putting that much pressure on him, but just my movements are going to make him react to me. So this okay, running through, that's real important. Kind of goes into my next tie. If I get caught up with a real strong guy, he's blocking me out on a collar tie, and I have trouble pushing his elbow, I can't clear this to get it rushing or to come in my underhook. And sometimes you just wrestle a guy who's real powerful, real strong, and he's really shutting you down with his collar tie. What I like to do is kind of parry it to the other side. So as he ties up with me, I'm just going to catch it, and not dramatically, not like this, but just kind of real chalantly, just flip it to that side. And now he really can't attack. If I leave this leg, freestyle especially, no matter how strong he is, there's really no attack. I have him pinned off one side of my body, and I can just, if he just stays here, I can just walk him out wherever I want to go. He's going to have to get that off me, but I don't want to give him a chance to get it off me. I want to attack him myself, but I'm totally safe. So I'm just going to catch him nonchalantly, just pull him in, and this locks. This comes here, this comes here. Now I'm going to take a step, and I'm just going to post him. Right? Just let him go by me. Now, there's a lot of different ways you can do this. You can attack the body. You're Greco, an upper body thrower. You know, it could be right here. I'm just gonna give him a little space and attack the body. All right? I can attack a high level, high crouch, like this. I'm gonna attack the body. Or I can attack at a low level, high crouch, where I'm gonna take room and shoot. So it's basically the same move. You can attack it at any level, depending on what's your preference.
Are you catching that before he's posting? Is
Yeah,
that the idea?
on the way in. Let's say me and Peter, we're battling, we're fighting, that's it. You know what I mean? I don't want to let him get to here. Because this is a lot more harder to do than as it's coming up, is that. All right? And then all I'm going to do is get real tight and push in, and then give him a little space and let him come by me. And whatever level you want to attack, body, high level, or low level. It's up to you, but if the angle is the same, no matter what level you want to attack.